Well, we got this one, auntie here, and she is an auntie. She's at the auntie stage. She said she's talking about the older brothers. She's saying that y'all just want to fool young women because y'all don't want to deal with any kind of responsibility. She going in on y'all. Let's review it.
A lot of grown men date young girls to avoid that grown woman pressure. See, every man want to believe that he's an alpha man until it's time to do what alpha men do, like provide, protect, produce. So when that grown woman put pressure on that wannabe alpha man, who's usually a weak man, he runs to a weaker woman.
You do realize, statistically speaking, you can just look at this. Older men make more money than younger men, first and foremost. Older men are more mature. Older men are more gainfully employed or set into their career or their business already. Okay. So that's really not too much of an issue unless you just feel dealing with a sorry dude. But usually sorry guys, the lazy guys, they've been that way their whole life. Right. But you're talking about those men. You're talking about, so if you're saying they're not providing, then are you talking about these dusty men who's older, who literally, I think the worst dust is old dust. It's the worst because how are you literally 40 plus and you still dusty? You should have got out of that dustiness a long time ago and learned some things. So you talking about them, and then you say that if they go to younger women that they're weak. Like how are younger women weak? I don't understand that. I mean, now are they as sharp as someone their age? No. And I've had my opinions about that. Definitely certain ages I don't think a man should be fooling with, just in my opinion, but that's my opinion. Right. But I wouldn't view the young child as weak. Like, for instance, I got young daughters. I wouldn't want somebody my age going into them. I wouldn't want that at all. Most men would say that. But, I couldn't control it if that's what they wanted to do. I may not like it, but I couldn't control it. But I wouldn't just say they weak just because. Maybe a little naive, but not weak.
The woman that he can control her mind, the woman that self-esteem is low, the woman he can manipulate, use, and abuse. Yes, that woman. See, ladies, you could be.
They got people your age that's, you can be manipulated and they can be used and abused. They talk about it all the time. Just because they got into your age group doesn't mean they're not above being used and abused. What are you talking about?
Too much for a man. You could be too independent. You could be too accomplished. You could be too established. You could be too confident.
Confidence is not a problem. Confidence is not a problem. Confidence is actually a great thing. Now, this too independent thing, usually being too independent, independence is something that you was taught a long time ago. For instance, when you are taught to walk, so you can be independent to walk on yourself, on your own, right? Or teach you to use the bathroom, so you can be independent to use the restroom on your own, so no one have to keep wiping your behind when you're wearing a diaper. So you taught to eat on your own, so someone don't have to feed you. You taught, as a child, how to brush your teeth, so someone don't have to do it for you. So no, we all are taught independence. Independence is fine. Having your own job, your own place to stay, your own car, your own ambitions. Independence is just key to life. But it's when that independence turns into masculinity is the problem, not independence. Education is not even a problem either. Get educated. Education is great. But it's the masculinity part. So please.
You have to send that man back to the basic women that they're comfortable with. And when you finally let that man go, you will realize that he had absolutely nothing to offer from day one, only lies and disappointments, which means that you had everything he wanted. He had nothing. Ladies, be smart, date smart, choose wisely. And remember, I told you.
Now, I didn't see a wedding ring on her hand either, but she, I'm just saying, maybe she is married. I don't know, but I sure didn't see one of the more how she kept swinging her hands with time, on this video. But, women like this got all this advice and all of that. And usually a lot of times you're leading women down the wrong path. I always say, consider the sources. Like if you're going to receive advice, let me say, why don't you let's look into their life a little bit. Are they, happily married, or do they children? How are their children? Like what's up in their life to make you say, do I want to mimic that person's life? What is in their life that I want to be shown in mine? And if you can't really find anything like that, then why are you listening to them? This woman, all she did was criticize. Women that are happy in their life, they don't care about what other grown men are doing. They don't care about anybody because they just happy in their situation, right? So it leads me to believe more on the side that she's not married. And maybe some men that she wanted to fool with, they want to fool with her and wanted younger women. Because, a lot of times when you see these people, they're projecting on these videos. So I think it's quite interesting that you just insulted younger women, insulted older men. That was the point of the video, I guess. But y'all let me know what y'all think, about this woman here. She running around here looking like Bunny Ruckus with that hair. Remember Bunny Ruckus from the Boondocks? Uncle Ruckus is a family member. Yeah, she looks straight up like Bunny Ruckus.